So. Da war mal wieder mein Internet gestorben. Aber wir sind schon wieder zurück. So. Ja, jetzt zackt manchmal richtig hart rein. Ich hoffe, es wird irgendwann mal besser. Also 2 Jahren.
Oh,
Weil das Wasser. So abgefuckt davon.
Arisa, good job.
Attack und Craft Kill Enemy 20% Chance. Das ist einfach 20% Death Blow. Nice. Sorry. Nice. Was soll er? Sehr schön. Days. Der Album. Nächste Area. Es gibt manchmal das Monster. Komm. Blackbell, was wir uns gerade gecraftet hatten. Sehr schön. Speedbreaker kriegen wir dann noch als nächstes. So, ich bin jetzt ganz sicher, ob der nächste Spot schon das Spot sein könnte, wo wir dieses Vieh kriegen oder nicht. Hier würde es theoretisch wohin gehen. Eisengard Range. Ja, das wäre auch Richtung. Das ist auch Richtung E-Mail eigentlich. Wo ist der Trigger? Wo ist der Trigger? Ich will gerade mal kurz gucken. Fishing List. Was fehlt noch an so einem Invisible Greyfish, ne? Saxon Mountain 2. Das sollte hier sein.
なんだこれ。
There we go. Das letzte Vieh, was wir noch brauchen.
それ。
Abgesehen dann vom finalen Fisch mit der Sidequest haben wir alles gefischt, was wir fischen müssen. Theoretisch kann ich ja jetzt einfach jeden Fishing-Spot scatten.
なんだこれ。それ。
Ich nehme nur gerade für den CP hier noch mit.
Nanda, kore.
So, dann kann man die Fishing-Liste aber auch schon mal killen. Brauche ich nicht mehr. So.
強そうなのがいる。気をつけないと。
Ja, das tun wir auch gerade einfach. Schaden wir schon mal geklatscht.
ちょっといい眺めかも。へえ、こんな場所があったのね。
へっ、どっからでもかかってきな。
Ah, damit? Nein. Dann hat Gale.
チャンスだ。隙ありだぜ。
行こっか。
おっしゃ。あ、たまにはいいとこ見せねえとな。
お宝見っけ。
やれやれ、相手をしてやるかね。
私の番だね。
Oha. Sollen wir reinmoven, I guess?
Nein.
Das können wir Arzt, damit ich mit ihm mache.
Ha. Ore no ban da na.
Nächster wieder mit.
俺様の
甘いよ。行こっか。
俺の番だな。今だ。隙ありだぜ。
私の番ね。甘いよ。
おっしゃ。俺今だ。隙あり。
あ、任せて。
行くぞ。今だ。隙ありだぜ。
私の番だね。私の番ね。
Also müsste schon mal
今だわ。
raus.
もらい。
行くぞ。
Was für eine Schwäche überhaupt? Damit kann leider nicht stehen.
それよ。ありがとう。チャージだ。おっしゃ。崩したぞ。隙あり。終わりだぜ。ヒュー、いい感じじゃね。なあ、
Schmeckt.
この調子でいこう。よし、やったぞ。
V だね。
Bullet Cycling. Sehr schön. Ist auch sehr nice. 35%, also 35 Delay, 30% Arm Balance, 50% Ziel. Was will man mehr? Und ein Brahma Jam, das auch sehr nice ist. Oh, unbelievable. Hey, surprised to take it? Welcome to the Saxon Iron Mine, birthplace of the steel that built the Empire. It's huge. I had no idea something this large was sitting right on the other side of the mountain path. Even from where we are standing now, the structure looks like they're tens of acres tall. The grains and ducts are so massive, it's like they're meant for giants. I guess this must be where that fried line was built on the way. Here he goes. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. This is mine managed by the Marquis too. The mine itself is actually owned by the House Honor, which means it's officially under the control of the Imperial family. They decide how much iron is mined, then the ore is processed by Rainford's ironworks and shipped all over the Empire. I see, it's a smart move, in the sense that it prevents a set of nobles from holding a monopoly on the iron mine here. Sounds like this place has a history of complicated politics all its own. And how about it? Should we head down and see if we can go inside? Yeah, we need to tell the mine chief about the researcher's request. You should be able to see the entrance from here. Oh, it's the car. This looks awfully familiar. If I guess, it looks like one of the railway military police's vehicles we saw in the Kanal. You're right. What the heck are the railway military police doing all the way out here? Doesn't look like your standard patrol, at least. Our way to find out for sure is to head inside. Nachdem ihr uns gesagt hat, dass wir uns nicht mit der RMP irgendwie zusammenlegen sollen, aber hey, wir sind eigentlich Freunde mit der RMP, so. Also zumindest glaube ich. Well, thank you for your cooperation, if you'll excuse us. Sure, take care on your way out. So the railway material police really are here. And why would they come out of mine? Who are you kids? What are you doing here? It's great to see you again, Rudolph. Well, now if it isn't little Lisa. It's been ages since the last saw you around here. What brings you? Oh, it looks like you've brought some friends this time too. Actually, oh, so you're the group from the military academy. I heard you were scheduled to come, but I guess the date slipped my mind. Sorry to trouble anyone else. Oh, no trouble at all. The doors of Saxon are always open for little Alisa. I suppose you're not so little anymore. You've really grown up since I last saw you. That's that young fellow with the black hair, your sweetheart. Jetzt können wir alle denken. Yeah, of course not, you're just classmates. Yeah, what she said. Rain, is there something you've been keeping from us? Oh, come on. I bet I was expecting you to know the foreman. Well, grandfather brought me here quite a few times when I was young. And the GE was always really nice. I've got some friends in high places. Well, Gwyn was always good to us miners. For the chairman of such a huge company, he was always so easy to get along with. I could talk with him like a friend. I know what you mean. Oh, come to think of it. You'll go to Force, so you must know Angelica Rock now, right? How is she doing? Oh, so you know Angelica too? That I do. She used to work here as a part-time after all. Say what? They're out of one of the 4 great houses working in a mine. Yep. Well, she is Marquis Ogner's daughter. Can't say I know much about her family situation. But she never mentioned it back when she started here, and she picked up the work in our time. But in the harder days, work than most of our regular miners too. You don't see too many girls out there like her. Fair enough. Ich mach mal kurz Licht an. I can hardly believe it, and yet somehow I can. Ja, man, also, ich kann mir schon Angelica in der Mine vorstellen, to be honest. So wie sie drauf ist. Oh well, also sie hat so Tomboy written all over her. Also so richtig schade. There's nothing normal about Angelica. Every time I've got my eyes on a girl, she will swoop in and have them head over heels for her before I get a chance. Ob das nun gut oder schlecht ist, who knows. sounds less like a novel by the minute. Well, it takes all sorts, doesn't it? Gotta say, I kinda missed those days though. Rainford's current chairman, she's a sharp lady, and quite a lobby too, but she's none too friendly. Never shows her face around here, and considers how much of a workaholic she is, I don't imagine she ever will. Oh, beg your pardon, didn't mean to speak badly of your mother, Lisa. Hope you can forgive me. No, it's alright, really. I might be a daughter, but I probably know less about her these days than the company board. Right, sir. Oh, by the way, what are the military police doing here? Oh, those guys? They've been driving by quite a bit lately, asking some questions about our operations. Today they were badgering me for all sorts of statistics about how much ore we've been mining. Huh, seems like an odd question even for the RMP. Who would have a need for information like that? I don't know, but it sounds more than a little fishy. You know, I'm not even sure what it was they were trying to figure out. Anyway, guessing that's not the reason you trekked all the way out here. Oh, right. Oops, I can't believe we almost let it slip our mind. Actually, there's something we were hoping you could help us with. We expect a request to retrieve an ore sample from the sealed mineshaft on behalf of Professor Schmidt. Ah, so that's your business, is it? I do recall a matter like that being found in those ore tunnels, but we sealed the shaft off quite a while back because a dangerous monster decided to take place in its haunt. Since you already know that much though, do you really certainly want to head in there? Yep, that's the plan anyway. He would normally ask you to do this, but it's a part of our field study. Monster and field studies are one of our specialties. Huh. Alright then. You all look like you can handle yourself in a tussle, I'll admit. I suppose you would be able to hold your own against whatever's in there. That will open the door to the mineshaft. Oh, thank you so much. Don't mention it. If you keep on this way and head east at the junction, you'll see the entrance to the sealed mineshaft. But it appears repeating. Be careful in there, no one's been inside for years now. We will. Right, let's mosey. It's mosey indeed. Genau, danke. These tunnels really are gloomy. Oh, we are in a mineshaft. What were we expecting? Confetti and parades? You need to stay on guard for the monsters too. It was obviously dangerous enough to seal off the entire tunnel. Yep, caution is our first priority here. Alright, let's see if we can find some of this selenium. Stay on your guard. You don't know what you might find in here. Roger! Monsters und Minen ist irgendwie so eine Kombination. In Kiseki taucht es ja auf, ne? Also, ne, gefährliche Monster, die so eine Mine eingenistet haben. Ich hab ihn gehittet und es hat trotzdem nichts getriggert. Wie? Victoria Flame.
Fever time だ。押し切るぜ。
行こっか。
マイル、今だ。隙ありだぜ。おっしゃ。崩したぞ。しゃあ、派手に決めるぜ。任せてくれ。
You're supposed to invent it 50 times.
さか。任せてちょうだい。チャンスよ。もらい。お、崩れた。もらった。
俺の番だな。見たか。八王が一丁。
Got it. Perfect.
そら。フィーバータイムだ。押し切るぜ。行くぞ。
Easy kill dadurch.
崩したぞ。隙あり。
私の。
Kann ja fast nichts aus.
俺のチャンスだ。隙ありだぜ。俺の番。喧嘩を売る相手を間違えたな。
Toros. Wo die Bildwelt 2 ist auch sehr nice, dass Accuracy hat. Wenn man das jetzt noch kombiniert mit den Openment, das halt deine allererste Hit Double Damage macht. Fette First Turn Nuke. Also du könntest ja wirklich eine First-Turn-Nuke richtig damit basteln. Den sozusagen als Secondary, sozusagen dann immer dagegen Secondary Command Carry dann einfach austauschen jedes Mal. Sobald du dann einmal mit dem geballert hast. Ja, die First Turn Nuke, nicht alles. Nuke ist Säure. Das ist eigentlich schon alles happy. So, hier geht's theoretisch noch tiefer. Was war eigentlich so? I'm sure these tunnels seems to have been excavated pretty recently. Perhaps anything we need to worry about, though? Maybe, maybe not. Gucken wir uns jetzt mal das Vieh, aber das nämlich hier auftauchen wird. Hi. I haven't seen anything that fits the description we were given. It said they'd only find small amounts of it back before the tunnel was sealed. Should we keep looking? We should probably make a more thorough sweep of the area. Ah, it's dead. There must be most of you around about. So they come out and treat us after all, huh? Ready or not, you're in for a fight. So, ballern wir erstmal die ganzen Ads raus. Du... Better scope. Attack. Oh, nice, das moderate. Das ist schon wieder für Crossbell, weil ich die Animation nachspielen lassen. You resisted it, bros. Ah, der nicht viel aus. Die Steamrollen Bosse in letzter Zeit irgendwie ganz gut. Ich meine, ich habe schon wieder fast mit dem Multiplayer schon wieder fast die HP-Cap gehittet. Zumindest bei Elisa und Elliot. Oh, glad it's Aura. Oh. Oh, is it just me or does it look like exactly like a nice chunk of selenium? So that must have eaten it? That was a bit rougher of a ride than I was prepared for. So, mission is accomplished, I guess. Yep, let's get us back to the Institute of Technology. Say goodbye to the Chief on our way out if we get a chance. Let's do. Whee! Oh, look, they were able to get your medal sample out safely. I should have guessed that Gwen's granddaughter and her friends would be up to the task. It was an welcome pack, but before months to have taken off that mud steps. Ich kann irgendwie nicht lesen, na gut. Well, you did good work nonetheless. Thanks for fighting and all. Make sure you get it to the Institute of Technology, alright? Alright. Du, das bieten jetzt den ganzen Weg erstmal wieder zurück. Und ja, ich spiele den mal schon mal durch.
私の番だね。
おっしゃ
Mit Speedrun Tactics. Wenn es nötig ist.
私の番だ
任せてくれ
Sehr schön. Whee! Ah, the image of an Elenium. Shoot it. Here you go. Thanks, that's exactly what I was hoping to get my hands on. It should be plenty to serve as research sample. Yeah, MTT at it. Of course, if you actually went in and killed the monsters out there, I'm sure you could get plenty more. Okay, that's something we consider after we've proven this is a viable material. It's all part of the research. And this is Professor Schmidt we're talking about. I'm sure you will deliver some kind of interesting result. It was an honor to have been able to aid the professor's research. It was a really rough job though. Thanks, I'm grateful for all your help. And I'll take you to these as a reward. New material! Thank you very much. Anyway, it's back to work for me now. Good luck with your field study. Thank you, glad we could be of help. Or glad we could have you out. And healing time. Looks like the sun's starting to set already. That took longer than I expected. I'm not surprised. That was a hard day's work, even by our standards. Well, at least we were able to finish all of the requests, and that's what really matters. Now let's head back home and wait for my mother. He said it. Someone seems awfully cheerful. Huh? What's wrong? There's something going on over there. Oh. Seems like something out of the ordinary. Sounds like coming from the blast on the lower floor. Let's go take a closer look. Hey, isn't it? No way. What are the British Army and the railway military police doing here? I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good. I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business. Let's go down the floor and get a closer look. Right. The escalator. They cordoned it off? What are they thinking? Looks like we have to find another way down. What ein anderer Weg dafür? Stimmt, es gäbe einen Lift. Das gäbe einen kleinen Fahrstuhl dafür. Huh. This is bad. This is the duty of the Nortia British Army. Our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourselves swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, we are currently here on a mission over which we have full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the country. These days, it takes a modern organization to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organization is the RMP. So why don't you take your sashes and your pointy helms and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... So I kinda like the incident like this. can't let incidents like this tarnish our good name. I know, let's not be too hasty here. You may answer to the Chancellor, but if one is many of them, they're nothing more than mob in uniforms. What the hell? Armored cars. Are you insane? You can't just roll military vehicles into the middle of a city. On the contrary, army exists as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the ones fighting the terrorists, I assure you we would not have been outsmarted. I highly doubt that. Vor allem, weil wir wissen, dass zum Teil die Provincial Armies gemeinsame Sache mit der Terroristengruppe machen. I mean, ich erinnere nur mal an Serlik, mit wo Gideon eigentlich die ganze Zeit im Hintergrund unterwegs war. Citizens of Ur, you have nothing to fear. In these anxious times, with terrorists running rampant, the North Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend you, we shall, as glorified beat cubs out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. It's as you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. It's like he's spoiling for a fight. He's really deciding it to the populace. But they can't just drive armored cars right into the city streets. What do we do? We'll go for officially recognized military organization. I don't think there's much we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all of the nearby residents to safety. Right. Yeah, guess this is as much help as we can offer. Pretty much. You're quite correct, of course.
両方軍には両方軍の、鉄道憲兵隊には鉄道憲兵隊のそれぞれの役目がありましょう。
Oh hey, isn't that Captain Glare? I didn't know you had arrived. I'll take things from here. Yes, Captain. Yes, ma'am. So that's huh? Yeah, the infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial government notified you 2 days ago that we were conducting patrols and investigation in the area. Has that really caused such inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring an armored car within the city limits? Well, and frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertions that we are out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at a moment's notice. We can also gather our divisions scattered across the country in one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of the armed forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. So Claire showed up at the perfect time. As quick-witted as ever, too. Now there's a classy lady for you. Nah. We have no quarrel with you and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same, no? But that...
ならば、複数の場所で何かあったらどうするつもりかな?
Hello, Rufus. Ah. Rufus. Oh hey, Truce's brother really gets around. And always turns up where we least expect him. Rufus, we didn't know you were in Ur. Are you leaving already? Indeed I am. This lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend to elsewhere. I'll be heading out in short order. But the Duke's our real son. As an overfaction biggest up and comer, you should resist the part.
はじめまして。クレア・リーベルと対位。
Diese Interaktion ist aus einem Aspekt sehr interessant. Und diesen Aspekt werden wir früher oder später noch rausfinden. Ich will nicht sagen. Was kurz gehört. Einfach nur wieder Leute, die Krach machen und Schnitt. Hallo Kamera. Jo, machen Drucker.
噂はかねがね聞いている。
恐縮です。ルーファス・アルバレア様。
ルーファスで構わない。どうやら私がなぜルーレに来ているのか、いや、どうやってルーレに来たのかが不思議なようだな。あらゆる鉄道網は君たちの監視下にある。かといってルーレ空港に私が訪れた気配もない。答えは簡単。アルバレア家の専用飛行艇で来ただけさ。最も停泊させたのはルーレ郊外の街道外れだがね。
Ja, so kann es halt, kann er halt auch ihren Informationsnetz halt auch ausbrechen, ne?
視覚というものはあらゆるところに存在するもの。君たちもあまり自分たちの優位性を過信はせぬことだ。取り返しのつかない失敗をしたくなければだが。
ご忠告ありがたく頂戴いたします。
さあ、両者とも撤収したまえ。ケーラもその武骨な車両は下げることだ。いかなる時も両方軍は優雅かつ果敢であるべし。そうではないか。
Precisely, my lord. With our armored crew, stand down. Yes, my lord. Well, Fortunate finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for diffusing that situation the other day. You need me so formal. I was just in town to speak with the Marquise on my father's behalf. Ah, I wish you two must have had a lot to talk about. Yes, indeed, we did, and the Marquise never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding Courageous maiden voyage to take my little trip on notice. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen, both here and in orders. You have 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival after all. Man, you meet Rufus and you think you've seen the nobility golden boy, then you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm almost loath to admit it, but over time, I have gotten the impression that he's a good man. For noble, anyway. He's a sharp guy. You can see why he has so much sway in the noble faction as he does. Well, this looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? I might know more about what's going on with the provincial army and the RMP. Yeah, I can get behind it. Now I have this in a row without Mark is gonna say so. I need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also very curious as to what brought the railway military police out here. Or the army, who seems to be driving tanks into cities to win arguments now. Was auch schon hart ist, not gonna lie. So was sollte man nicht so einfach pullen, aber okay. Yeah, there's gotta be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. It's gonna make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh? We'll find out soon enough. Anyway, come on, I'll show you to my home. Though, I guess you've already been there. It's just part of the Rainfall building. Huh? Wait a minute. So you live? Yep, ganz da oben. in a panda suit on floor 24 and 25. Yes. That's my family house, more or less. Man, I can't believe your family has the top floors of a world-class high-rise all to itself. Yeah, even high-ranking nobles would trip over themselves to secure a luxury suit like this. I was afraid you guys would react exactly like you just did. That's why I just kept my mouth shut. Sure, it's large, but it's so pointlessly large for just 2 people. And the only zone we have is Sharon. If you have Sharon, it's the only maid you need, even for a place this big. You said it. Well, we'll be guests here for the next 3 days, so thanks for having us, Elisa. Of course, don't mention it. My, is it just me, or do I detect more than a hint of red on Lady Alice's fair visage? Could you be embarrassed? I am not. We're in a field study, so could we at least try to take this a little more seriously? Oh, come on, yes. Alright, I'm Marcus. It just wouldn't be a proper field study without one of us getting embarrassed about our family. Hat einen Punkt. Irgendwie sehr true. And Celtic is what it was juices. Im Barrierheart was auch nochmal Juices. In Heimdall war es Machias und Elliot. In Nord war es halt Gaius, aber er hat nicht wirklich gewusst gehabt, wo er dafür Scham fühlen müssen, to be honest. Ja, und warum fällt mir gerade der Name von in Legram? Laura natürlich. Und hier Alisa. Aber auch Alisa, ihr... Ah ne, im Nord war es nicht Gaius, es war es auch Alisa. Stimmt, ihr Großvater. In Garia Fortress war es auch wieder Elliot. Irgendwie sind Fee, Emma und Reen davon verschont geblieben. Aber ja, nicht ganz. Reen mit seiner Schwester. Reen mit Olivier und Alfien. Er hatte andere Gründe. Ja, Marion. It's nice to be back. I'll just ignore how you popped up to greet us the moment you walked in through the door. I just can't wait to see you. Now if you just follow me, I'll show you inside. Mit dem elektronischen Sicherheitsschloss. Natürlich. Wing for building top floor penthouse. Ooh. Well, I'm impressed. This is even more grandiose than I had expected. You can see the whole town all day long. Talk about a lap of luxury. Looks like a comfy place to take a nap. Fair. You guys really think so? I've been away from Rare for all the years, so I guess it does feel kind of nice to be home. I guess that's natural. I've already finished preparing dinner. Please let me know whenever you're ready to eat. Thank you. I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty hungry. What do you say we... Wait, actually, we can we? Mother said she would be eating with us tonight, so we need to wait until she comes home. And there are quite a few things we need to ask her, too. Actually, my lady, I'm afraid I received a call from the chairman earlier about that. What? Können wir ein bisschen abspeeden hier. Oh, das Essen sieht gut aus. They say, if a wolf down so much food so quickly, you'll get fat. You're just as one, so eat a balanced diet the rest of the time. But you're boiling down every course so quickly, I'm surprised that you haven't inhaled your napkin. We're gonna need to rethink your stage outfit for the concert. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. You're worrying about us? I don't need to, you know. I know your mother promised you would have dinner with us, but we all know she's a busy woman. And she said she would try to make some time for us tomorrow instead. But still... It's not about us me so much, but it's that she sits on the force board of directors. Who's she meeting with that's so important that she can't even clear a little time to see us? She got off the Lusitania already, didn't she? I'm afraid that I'm not at liberty to say. She's not out on a date with a gentleman or engaging in any mysterious behavior, if that puts her mind at ease. That's not what I'm worried about. Not even close. I was hearing she was seeing a man might even put my mind at ease. Is her? Yep, family trouble. But then we got straight to work, finishing our reports for the day. But with Chairman Irina casting a dinner appointment with us, the tensions between the British army and the Royal military police and with suspicious behavior, it was clear that something significant was happening behind the scenes. We just weren't sure exactly what. Well, we have the rest of the night free, so we might as well enjoy ourselves. They'll come to look around the house as much as they want. But under no circumstances are you to set foot in my or Sharon's bedroom without our express permission. I know. So, Lisa. I have a private library here. Might I be able to peruse your collection? Oh, of course. Would you show him the way, Sharon? As you wish, my lady. Guess we should nail down the rest of the stuff for our festival concert too. Alright, there's still a few bits we need to make some final decisions on. You want me to help out with that? Nah, I'd rather keep you fresh so I can get your opinion on our finished plan as a whole. You want an honest first impression on whatever you think what we've got will go over with the audience. Alright, makes sense to me. Very good luck. Anyway, let me show you to my room, Fee. Thanks. So, bevor wir uns aber unseren nächtlichen Spaß haben werden, think of that what you will, werde ich denke mal hier wieder für heute Schluss machen. Haben wir ein bisschen was gemacht, haben uns den ersten Tag fast abgeschlossen. Boah, ist okay. Für den Progress. So, der wird jetzt durch den Spiel neu starten musste. Wenn er dann halt mal wieder. Ja. Wird halt immer mal wieder passieren. Damit werde ich leben müssen und die halt auch. Aber gut, shit happens. Aber ansonsten, ich hoffe, es hat euch dann gefallen. Ich hoffe, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Lasst gerne Feedback und Support da. Bis dahin. Und wir sehen uns. Ciao. Und bye bye.